This is ABTV, Animal Bytes Television.
When it comes to appreciating wildlife, there is nothing better than seeing animals in their natural habitat. During the day, you can see some pretty cool species, but at night, it's a completely different story. When the sun goes down, nocturnal animals that would normally be asleep and hidden during the day burst into life. So tonight, I'm going to head out with my torch and see what we can find. Let's go check it out. So I've just found this little guy, and he is what we call a golden crown snake. Now, he's only a baby, he's really small, so I assume he's probably a new hatchling from this season, judging by his size. But these guys are only quite a small species. They grow to around sort of 60 to 70 centimetres head to tail, so they're not huge. They are an elapid, so in the same family as your red-bellied black snakes and your eastern browns and those sorts of things, but they're not considered dangerous. So often what they do is put on a bit of a show like this. They arc up, they carry on a little bit, and they show that beautiful sort of pink coloration that he's got on his belly to try and make a bit of a threat display and scare off predators. But they're pretty harmless. They've got beautiful coloration on the back of their neck. I don't know if you can see them from there, but it's where they get their name, the golden crown snake. They do have that gorgeous golden crown on top of the head. Now, being a nocturnal species, the biggest threat to these guys are domestic cats. These guys are out and about at night hunting and looking for food, and unfortunately so are cats. So responsible cat owners have to lock their animals up at night. I'm absolutely thrilled to have seen this little guy tonight. Let's go see what else we can find. Found a little gecko here. Now this is a velvet gecko, or the Lesueur's velvet gecko, which is one of the 4 species of gecko that we have here in Sydney. Now this is perfect gecko habitat. This is a nice rocky escarpment, plenty of cracks and crevices like this where they can hide amongst. And I'm sure there's an abundance of food around here. They'll eat little insects and invertebrates. And if you look at this guy's tail, it's quite thick, so I'm sure he's been having a good feed tonight. Amazing patterns on him as well, really good camouflage. You can see he's got a bit of green on him, and that would blend in with the moss and stuff that are on these logs. See you, mate. Now this might look like an ordinary torch, but it's actually something pretty special. It's called a blacklight, which is a type of really strong ultraviolet or UV light. Now these are great if you want to find scorpions, and scorpions are definitely something you'd expect to find out at night. Now what happens is the UV light given off by this black light reacts to a chemical compound in the scorpion's exoskeleton. So when you flash this over the top of a scorpion, they glow a fluorescent greeny blue colour, making them really easy to see at night. So let's go see how it works. Here we go, we've got one. Oh, look at this. Alright, got a little scorpion here. He's absolutely gorgeous. He's glowing like anything. He's bright green. Come here, little fella. Here we go, look at that. So this is a little marbled scorpion, which are quite a small species. He's about fully grown at that sort of size. It's actually a little female. They mainly eat small insects like crickets and cockroaches and pretty much anything they can catch. She's glowing like anything because of that really cool black light, which does make them so easy to find at night, because if you're out during the day, looking under leaf litter, they've just got such amazing camouflage that you'd have no hope of finding them. How cute's that? We'll pop her back in. That's always important when looking for little invertebrates and reptiles and things. You always put back the habitat just the way you found it. Alright, so we've absolutely hit the jackpot here. We've just found a tawny frogmouth. Now, a lot of people mistake these guys for owls because they are nocturnal and they do look a bit like an owl with those big eyes, but they're actually a bird. He's sitting here really still, and that's a bit of a defense mechanism. What they do is they sit on that piece of timber, they go upright, and they actually make themselves look like a piece of wood or a branch sort of coming off a tree. So it's an amazing defense mechanism or camouflage. How cool was that? We found some pretty amazing species, and I guess what I love about spotlighting so much is that every time you head out, you find something different and you just never know what you're going to see. And some nights you'll see heaps of things like tonight, and other nights you might see nothing at all. So I definitely encourage you to grab a torch, head out and see what amazing nocturnal species live near you.
Hi, I'm Peter Birch, an Aussie bloke who loves wildlife. My respect for nature started when I was a young boy in rural New South Wales. Since then, it's exploded into an obsession. New episodes every Thursday, only on AnimalBytesTV.